Hey everyone, it's Christine from Financial Dreams with Christine, and welcome back to my channel. I know you're used to me doing a weekly meal plan to set me up for success for each week, but for September I am doing something completely different. I'm going to go with a monthly meal plan, and there's a few reasons why. Number one, my son and daughter are both back at college, so it will be just my husband and I at home. Number two, I spent so much money in August for college expenses and whatnot, I need to really buckle down and save. And number three, we would like to go through all the items that we have in our freezer and pantry and see what we can do so that we can limit our out-of-pocket spending. So I figured the best way to do that was to write down all of the meats that I have in the house. So you can see here, okay, I do have currently at this time 16 individual chicken breasts in our freezer, and there's one mark for each of the chicken breasts. I will cross them off as I use them in my menu. I have 1 pound of ground beef, I have 1 pound of ground chicken, I have 1 large London broil. That would probably be 3 individual meals for just my husband and I, and then I could cross them out as I use them, and I have a package of hot dogs. So I want to see if I can get through the month of September without buying meats. All right, supplementing those meats with what's in the pantry. All right, so what I did first is I put down some dates of things that I know we're not going to be eating at home. Okay, so on Sunday the 1st, we are moving my daughter in at school and are driving home. We'll be home late. We'll probably get something on the road. The 14th is my birthday, and I am not cooking on my birthday, so we can go out someplace simple. I would just like some sushi, and I'll be happy. Family weekend will actually be like a 3-day event because we're going up Friday, going out to eat on the 28th, and then traveling home, which will take most of the day on the 29th. So there's 5 days in September where I will not be home to cook. So every other day I will be using something from here, or perhaps a meatless meal, something else from the pantry. Okay, so let's get started. First, since it's Labor Day, let's have a little cookout. Okay, so we're gonna do hot dogs. I have a box of pasta salad in the pantry, and I also have fresh cucumbers from the garden that I would like to use for cucumber salad before those cucumbers go bad. So that sounds like a perfect little meal for Labor Day. Okay, Tuesday is my first day back at school, and I want something easy because those first days are always the most tiring. Even though they're teacher meetings, usually we'll stay late getting my classroom set up a little more, but let's go with easy. I'm going to be making a pizza casserole. What's a pizza casserole? A pizza casserole has pasta of your choice. I usually use like a rigatoni, some sauce, some pepperoni. I forgot to write that down. Oops. I have a package of turkey pepperoni. So I'll just go ahead and cross that out. And mozzarella cheese. And yum, it's really good. Tastes like pizza. Throw some oregano and garlic salt powder in there. Okay. For Wednesday, the chicken rice casserole. Easy to make. It's you kind of dump it in, you cover it, and you go. And I am going to use 2 chicken breasts for this meal. That way we can have leftovers the next day. So I'm going to cross off 2 of my chicken breasts. So you'll see here I have leftovers. Okay, and then Friday. I used to make Friday my leftovers night, but since it's just my husband and I think it's going to be a little bit different. And I'm just going to make every Friday a yo-yo. You're on your own. Make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Make a bagel. I don't know, just something. I like simple dinners sometimes. Sometimes I'll do a fried egg, a piece of toast, and go on my merry way. So that's what Fridays are going to be, unless we do have things to eat that are left over. All right, now Saturday, I'm going to be using the pound of ground beef, and I'm going to make a taco meatloaf. And I found the recipe online looking for what to do with ground beef, and that came up and it sounded delicious. You use tortilla chips, you use rotel, or like the tomato and peppers mixture, and yeah, lots of cheese, of course, and taco seasonings. I'm excited to try that. All right, so that is the first week, and I've used 5 of the items here. All right, so you're gonna see I'm gonna need a lot more meatless meals if I'm going to make it. So let's keep going. On the 8th, chicken parm, side of pasta, maybe a little salad, chicken parm. Now I can take these chicken breasts are big. I can take one of those chicken breasts, slice it, butterfly it, pound it thin, and get 2 nice pieces out of one breast. So I'm just going to use that one breast for that chicken parm dinner. The next night, here we're going to break out the London broil. All right, sorry, I keep moving things back and forth, and I'm zooming in and zooming out. It's probably making you all crazy, but I can't quite get it how I want it. Okay, so let's go to the 9th. We're gonna do London broil, and we have a box of pastaroni in the pantry. It's like white shells and something like an Alfredo type thing. All right, on the 10th, I have a container of orzo soup in the freezer that I'm going to defrost. On the 11th, we're going to go back to that London broil. So this is now my second night of London broil, and that is going to be used like a steak salad. And then the last night of the London broil, I'm going to use it like put them in quesadillas. Okay, and let's see, from the pantry, I have everything I need for chicken parm. I have pasta, I have sauce, I have mozzarella cheese in the refrigerator and freezer. I have the London broil, have the pastaroni. I have vegetable, like a frozen vegetable to go with that. Orzo soup is in the freezer. Steak salad. I'll probably need to buy romaine and some fixins if needed. Steak quesadillas. Again, that's coming from the London broil. I have the cheese, and I probably need another package of tortillas. You're on your own. And finally, my birthday. Going out for something not expensive. All right, so basically all I need for this night or this week to buy are quesadillas. Tortillas, I should say, right? Okay, let's keep going. The 15th, breakfast for dinner. Okay, and I have hash browns in the freezer. I have pancake and waffle mix. And we'll throw some eggs in there. Okay, and I usually buy eggs weekly. a dozen eggs for breakfast. I like to have an egg a day. All right, on the 16th, we're gonna do grilled chicken. And have some mac and cheese with that. And that mac and cheese is in the pantry. Figure out what vegetable I have, throw that in there. So I'll cross off another chicken breast because again, I can take one large chicken breast, slice it down the middle, and come out with 2 pieces that are plenty big enough for my husband and myself. All right, the next day, I'm gonna do chicken enchiladas. I do have enchilada sauce. I did need to buy tortillas anyway, so I make sure I'll have enough for this. I do have the cheese. I'm going to use 2 breasts for this. That way I have enough that are left over for the next night. And then it's about time we need some type of meatless meal in here. So I saw that I had Alfredo sauce in the pantry and lots of pasta. So I'm gonna do a broccoli pasta Alfredo. And I would just have to buy some fresh broccoli for that week. Another meatless meal to wrap up the week after you're on your own, and that would be maybe some ravioli or other type of frozen pasta, gnocchi or tortellini. Okay, and we do have plenty of sauce in the pantry. So what would need to be purchased for this week? Tortillas, broccoli. Everything else we have. Okay, let's keep on going. The 22nd, I found this recipe for chicken because of course I looked that up. Interesting ways to cook chicken or different ways to cook chicken because sometimes you guys know chicken can be so boring. So I found this recipe for Marry Me Chicken. I'll put it in the description box if you're interested, but it just looked delicious. It was like creamy, had maybe sun-dried tomatoes in it. It just looked divine. So I said, yes, please. So I might do like a side of pasta, or maybe a side of couscous, I don't know, whatever type of green or something like that we have, I'll throw that for the side, maybe farro. All right, the 23rd, we'll make frittatas, which are just eggs and cheese, and usually throw lots of veggies in there. Leftovers. Oh, I forgot to cross off my Marry Me chicken breast, sorry. I was going to use 2 chicken breasts for that so that we can have leftovers. All right. I know I made chicken enchiladas up there, so don't think I'm crazy when down here I make something called a chicken enchilada skillet. I guess it's like a deconstructed chicken enchilada. So I just saw the recipe, thought it looked good. I know that's kind of close together, but whatever. That's going to be 1 chicken breast. And then this night is actually going to be a you're on your own night, since we won't have a you're on your own night here. And then away, we come back and we'll have baked ziti. Meatless. I'll have to buy ricotta cheese for that. I have pasta, I have the sauce, I just need the ricotta. So, not that much to buy. Definitely don't, oh, I never crossed out the London broil. So, if you look at the list now, I still have 1 pound of ground chicken, and let me make sure I got all the chicken crossed off right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I still have 7 chicken breasts for the next month. I think that's a pretty good start to October. Now, based off of this plan, I'm going to write down the things that I need to buy for each week. Okay, so chicken rice casserole, I am going to buy an additional bag of rice because I'm running low and I know I need to buy it. Okay. Taco meatloaf, I know I need to buy Rotel. Okay, what else? Done. 2 items for that week is awesome. All right, now dinners here. I need to buy tortillas. Anything else? No. All right, down here, tortillas will be used from there. Okay, so I need to buy broccoli. Okay. Down here, for the Marry Me chicken, I think I need heavy cream. That's how you know it's good, right? Yeah, heavy cream. And finally, for the baked ziti, I need some ricotta. So those are the ingredients I need to create all these meals for the month of September. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be buying fresh produce to supplement or add in where it fits. You know what, let me just write ravioli down. I know we have tortellini, but let me just put that down. All right, now, that's not bad. I won't be buying any meat unless there's a huge sale, and I'll buy it and put it in the freezer and save that for October. So this is for September dinners. Now, what about breakfast? What about lunch? All right, so I'm going to make a list over here. On a weekly basis, we need, and I'll just put weekly, we need wheat bread. I don't need to buy any more baguettes since both kids will be at school. My husband and I don't usually eat them unless they're there. So we need eggs, because for breakfast I will have an egg, a piece of toast, and usually a piece of pork roll. That's my breakfast. My husband likes to eat those like power bars or protein bars for breakfast. He likes to have a bar on his way to work. He doesn't like a big breakfast. Okay, so that's breakfast. Taking care of those for the week. For lunches, my husband gets wraps. He uses ham and American cheese, and he usually has a mozzarella cheese stick and an apple. I mean, like he eats the same thing every day, and that's fine. I'm kind of the same way. So this is our breakfast, this is his lunch, and then my lunch. If there's a lot of leftovers, I'll take it for lunch. But what I usually like to eat for lunch myself is I take like a pint of tomatoes, the little small grape tomatoes, and I roast them in the oven. And then after I roast them in the oven, I put them in a container with arugula, some pasta, and some feta cheese. Okay, so this would be what I would have for lunch most of my days, unless I'm eating leftovers. All right, so feta cheese, I don't have to buy it every week. This is just what we use weekly. That container is going to last more than a week. Okay, so that I'm not going to have to replenish that every time. But that's not bad. Oh, one more thing. we have like a little small break in our morning, and during that time at school, I like to eat a little yogurt. So that's pretty good. So I'm hoping, I initially had a budget of $400 for the month of September. I really want to try and get it as low as possible. So I'm hoping 200 or less. See how we do. See if it's possible. I won't be mad at myself if it's not. But really kind of sticking to bare bones. What about snacks at home? We have some snacks in the pantry. Maybe we could just finish them up. I don't know. I might have to replenish that. I might need to buy more fruit. I might want some fresh, grapes or something like that, and that should be fine. But this is like the plan, and we can always change the plan. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope that we're going to be able to be successful with this. I know that groceries are really killing a lot of people right now, but I do encourage you to find some alternatives like Lidl or Aldi. It's been a lifesaver for me. I only buy things at ShopRite that are on sale. Everything else I get at Lidl. By the way, Lidl has a great little bakery with such really, really yummy things. So it can be dangerously good. Aldi doesn't have the same, but Aldi has some other cool stuff. So check them both out if they're in your area. If there's one like an hour away, it might be worth it to go there and like fill up on a bunch of stuff. So you have to be comfortable with some like off brands. Instead of wheat thins, you might find thin wheats, which makes my family chuckle a bit, but they taste pretty much the same. It's like $1 cheaper, and a lot of the foods at Aldi and Lidl are they don't have the same awful ingredients that we're used to. Since it's like a European company, they have like no fruit. They don't have high fructose corn syrup and stuff like that. So can be a little bit healthier if that's what you're after. But anyway, that's the plan. We'll see how it works. I'll go week by week and share with you what we spent, how we did with our plan, and that will be that. All right. Wish me luck, everyone. I hope you have a great day, and I hope I get to talk to you soon. Bye.